Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to my new tarot channel. This channel is going to be devoted to the tarot and basically getting messages. I say the tarot, but it's actually mediumistic messages. I use the tarot as an illustration of what I channel from spirit, the messages I get from deceased loved ones, all sorts of things like that. You may know me from my ASMR healing channel, using my own brand of healing, the Omega Light Reiki, which is from the Pleiadians, and who I believe are who we see as angels as well. So I just wanted to do some readings and get some messages out there as well, and I didn't think it was right on the ASMR channel, and I noticed that people wanted more healing on there, so that one's devoted to healing and for you tarot lovers. So it's gonna be interesting. So this one is for the new moon. It's new moon in Sagittarius, and it's an eclipse as well, so that's for today. And I thought we'd see what we could get. This is sort of a new moon, and an eclipse especially, it's all about surrendering. And the Sagittarius one is all about connecting with the higher mind and seeing the bigger picture of things, surrendering things that you don't need anymore, just seeing more clearly. It's all about expansion as well, just seeing what else you can do, and changing things up a bit, and also surrendering to the universe's plans, because as they say, the universe's plans are often much better for us. But just seeing everything as a whole, and just stepping back from that little micro universe you find yourself in with your life, and just seeing the bigger picture and what's going to make you happy. What do you need now? What do you not need? What can we get rid of? Toxic people, toxic relationships, anything, clutter in your house that you don't need anymore. Is it time to move on somewhere? And anything. Right, if you keep hearing this tapping, that, believe it or not, are my Pleiadian spirit guides or angels, or whatever you want to call them. I'm more of the ET variety here. There's a picture here, you can just see the end of it, and they keep tapping it. And whenever I have anybody round, in fact, they've started following me around in other people's houses and tapping stuff, to the point everybody sits there and goes, oh, there's a tap. Every time I see something and it's poignant, that gets tapped. Okay, everybody knows it, and they're tapping non-stop at the moment. They did last night as well. It's actually been so bad I've had to take it off the wall and put it in another room. Then I've left it, gone back to it, and as I go in the room it gets tapped again. So, and it doesn't matter if I have the heating on or I have I don't know, anything on, it's whatever temperature, summer, winter, normal, whatever, it will tap. So it's not affected by any sort of temperature. So, and I have the Christmas tree right here as well, so God knows what's going to happen. Anyway, let's get started on your reading. This is for the collective. As I say, I'm a medium and I get messages for everybody. I actually had to open my front door. They asked me to, as in, because I just left it on that. I haven't been out today, and I left it on the chain. No, I had to open that up so spirits could come in. So, and I've just seen a woman in a cloak over there. So, yeah. If I haven't said already, I physically see them, so I may get distracted. I may start doing odd things. That's because they're around me. Excuse me. I've got a sandalwood candle burning here. Anyway, enough of the chit chat. I've already drawn some cards because I wanted to see what the overall picture was that Spirit is trying to get across to us. Get us to think about what we need to change up in our lives. So a lot of us need a little bit more clarity. I'm using the Green Witch Oracle here, by the way. I love these cards. Yeah, there's potential for a lot of growth. I always say these carrots, they've been pulled fresh out the ground. Yeah, and I don't know, it's a lot of an all-seeing eye there in the triangle and the little pyramid, Eye of Horus. It's about seeing things a lot better and seeing how much growth, how far we've come, you know, and then we're going to plant new seeds and see what else we can pull out of the earth, pull out of our, you know, our lives. So, yeah, that's an overall mood. I think there's a lot more growth. Those carrots could have been bigger. And I think some of you will be actually planting seeds for something that didn't quite come to fruition this year because of various things. We've had the pandemic, everything. But the Spirit's asking you to replant those seeds and the crop will be better next time. You just need to do a little bit of tweaking. That can be business, love, relationships, you know, attracting things that you want. Just tweak it a little bit. See what you could have done better. Revise what you've done. Have a look at it and say, well, I could have done this better. I could have done that better in my life, my situation. Yeah. And replant. So some of you are not being asked to move on to something new, but to try again. Yeah. And you'll get a better crop. Okay. It's the same with the passion. You've got to employ your passion in this. And it's like the story of the turnip, isn't it? I don't know, for the big turnip they pulled out the ground. It's a huge turnip. What's that, a fairy tale? What's that term? The giant turnip. Oh, the giant turnip. Do you know, I can't remember it all now. I've just been given it to it. And I love Ladybird books with all those stories in. Yeah, it's almost like some of you, I'm going to say fertilizer here. Could put some good fertilizer on there. But it's something that you, it's almost like, it's like a recipe for something you're doing. I'm not saying you're cooking, you could be cooking. But it's like you're cooking up what you want in your life. And you need to add a little bit of salt. There's some little pinch of something. That's a metaphor for what you're doing. It's something creative here. Somebody's doing something creative. I see somebody cutting cloth. Who's cutting cloth? Fashion. There's something that needs to be tweaked. You know what it is. Go for it. You've been too frightened to take a risk on it, but you need to. And that applies to all of you. There are some things that I'm being frightened to take that risk on. And it's time to take the risk because it will pay off, if that makes sense to a lot of people. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. They want you to put a lot of vitality into what you're doing. Some of you have been a bit lethargic. Some of you have been doing projects and relationships just for the sake of it and to get money. That's not how you're going to get money. You're not going to manifest money or relationship doing that. You know, you want something that really resonates with you or someone who resonates with you. It's time to move on and, you know, think about this bigger picture. Stop doing it just for the sake of it because it's never going to work. You must put that passion in. Yeah. What do you really want? Look at what you really want to do. It's not a case of, oh, I'll give up my job because I really want to do this, blah, blah, blah. You can't give up your job until you've got some money to replace what's coming in. So, but what can you start on the side? What is it that gives you a spring in your step and you think, oh, I'm going to do that? It could be a hobby. It could be anything like that. So, God help me. Yeah, and yeah, all right, I get it. Talking to a picture now, help. Yeah, so it's, I see the snake here as well. A lot of it's shedding of skin, yeah? Shedding the old skin, shedding the person who settles for less. You've got to go for it and go for more. Oh yeah, thank you. Inception, when Tom Hardy says to, I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio in it, his character, I can't remember his name, it's one of my favourite films. Dream a little bigger, darling. Yeah, it's all about dreams. Dream a little bigger, shed that skin, the person who's doubting themselves, who doesn't believe in themselves. Get that passion. What is it that gives you passion? Start doing it on the side. Be who you really are. You know, put it out there. Could be a YouTube channel, could be creating, getting cookery. So it could be something to do with catering. It could be anything. Do it. It could be, I'm getting somebody digging in an allotment. Yeah, anything like that. Yeah. Shed the old person who, oh, I can't do that. I'm not going to even try. No, I have been there. I'm not criticizing anyone. I've been like that myself. Yeah, many a time. So shed that old skin, get some vitality. Yeah, look up all the juiciness that's inside there. Look what's inside yourself and bring it out. Okay? Yeah, I think some of you are going to be readers. I mean, I talk to a lot of healers here and starseeds in particular, and I'm always trying to activate you. A lot of people that come to me now or even watch my channel, I'm sure of it with the channel. But a lot of people, a lot of my friends, you know, I've given them a reading and I've noticed that they've picked up different things. And I'll say to them, right, you give me a reading. And they actually get things, you know, and they don't know the cards at all, but they're picking it up intuitively. It has to be more intuitively. I know there are lots of tarot readers out there who really believe in the tarot, and that's how they get their message. But I think we've got to use our higher mind now, and get those messages in, channel, you know, from source wherever. Always protecting ourselves when we do, of course, and yeah, doing it that way. Do you know what I mean? Getting the communication, because I know Spirit and the Pleiadians, ETs, everybody around here, you know, however you believe in it, are wanting to channel messages to us, to help us with our lives, to help us move on and do things. Well, this is all a learning process, and it's about learning to accept help from others, including Spirit and, you know, whoever's around us. Like this guy standing here. I wish you could see these people. I really do. Maybe one of you will at some point. And yeah, a lot of us, you know, if we're starseeds watching this, that's what we're meant to do now. We're meant to give, you know, a reading to people. If you can do that, get your confidence out, you know. You can start using your gifts. You can do that through writing, through your cooking, whatever job you're doing, do it. Yeah, it's always a call to arms here from me. And communicate. And this is, you know, communicating all these gifts inside this little pod inside yourself. It's time to start bringing them out, because people need the help, you know, they need guidance to bring their own gifts out. So there you go. So that's what we should be doing now, especially if you're a starseed. That's what we're here for. Yeah, to get there. There's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of people are frightened, and people need reassurance and comfort and healing, you know, and help them to heal themselves. Yeah, and you know, we came here to do that. I know I'm talking to a majority of Starseeds Lightworkers, so and if you don't know, you are one already. If you're watching this channel, you are. Why don't you give it a bash? Go and have some lessons in it, whatever. I do some reading. And I think our job now is to actually get people to start thinking for themselves rather than all this media that's coming in and, you know, scaring people. Yeah, and help them to make up their own minds about things and to, you know, to be grounded. There's too much fear running around, and it's causing illness in people. So yeah, and yeah, subconscious message on these cards at the bottom is agreement. So it's almost like, well, we are being reminded that we agreed to come here and do all of these things, and it's time to get moving. And I'm being asked to push because not enough starseeds are coming forward. Apparently, they're too immersed in all the fear and the chaos around it, and they're so empathetic that they're taking all of this on and they're getting buried. So, you know, it's my job and your job now to get those starseeds activated, because the planet needs us. Basically, it needs us to calm everything down and lead the way. Okay, so we'll put those ones down. Now, what else does Spirit want me to have a look at? I want to make three tarot cards from here. Haunted House Tarot. Let's see what messages we've got. Yeah, there you go. Star. Yeah, that's a star card. And this is also about following our wishes, our mission. and, you know, communicating with our star family as well. And, you know, praying, however you do it, you know, praying to ascended masters. They're willing and ready to come down and work with you to help you, to help, you know. I think you have to go through a period of healing yourself before you can start healing other people. I know I've had to go through hell, quite frankly. So yeah, some of you will be doing some shadow work with that, but ask your star family to help you get through that. And then this is also about communicating whatever skills you know. You will feel that call, because it's almost like there's a tannoy, you know, message going out. It's time to move, number one. That kind of thing. Yeah. So I mean, she's looking up there, but I actually see that as communicating down to her, like a direct channel. So it's time to do it and to investigate how you're supposed to do that. What is your mission? This eclipse, I think it's going to be, it's going to be shown to you in dreams, in, I don't know, conversations. You may overhear conversations from people. Somebody may say something to you that triggers you. I want to go and find out about that, and off you go. Oh, that came out for me. Yeah, because some of you had two minds about that. And you are being communicated with. Pleiadians in particular. I would say, because they reckon with the Pleiadians that we see the angel wings because it's the light around them. And I go to bed at night with so many people looking at me. It's just from Pleiadian angels, spirits, whatever. What was that? Oh my God, what was that? What was that? It was very strange noise when I said that. But anyway, some of you are in two minds about that. There's also two people that could work together, mediums. That's interesting. That's been suggested to me, but I know I've got to do this on my own. There may be some twins out there that are doing that, are communicating. Somebody's communicating and they're doing a lot of work, a lot of star work, and communicating directly. I always get this. I'm always told I'm one of the 3 and one of the 12. Right? I have no idea what it actually means. And I'm being told these are 2 of the 3. And they're working together. And I have to work alone. Interesting. So if you're the other 2, please contact me in the comments. These strange messages I get through. But yeah, a lot of you, it's time. I'm getting this over and over again. It's time to activate. The light codes have been given. You're going to get dreams. You're going to get pushed now. So I expect a tower situation if you don't, because it's not your fault. You're just being buried in all of this chaos and they've got to pull you out. Okay, so it's all about communicating. You know, you spread those wings, put those wings out. If you've got a bad back, my son has even said this to me, bad back, because I've been shown wings. It's just a symbolic. I think it's more ET than, you know, that kind of thing, rather than spiritual Christian, you know, things that I was brought up with. It's more ET. It's a symbol of you being a light worker. Yeah, so get those wings out. Yeah, get them as your guides to unfold them and show you the mission. Yeah, I mean, I say this is Queen of Cups, which is psychic gifts and, you know, channeling, whatever. And this is what we're being shown. This is the bigger picture. It's time to stop looking at the micro of your own little world. It's not to say that that isn't important and that you can't do that, for heaven's sake. We have to do that. But it's also to stand back and see, what else can I do? I think some of you will find that your careers are going to change. Life's going to change. Relationships, some may come and go. Some, you know, new people being brought into your world. You'll suddenly find yourself with the call, the compulsion to do work like this. So watch out. This is definitely a big message for Lightworkers, Starseeds, people like that. So, all right, okay. So we're going to do, this is, I love these cards, okay. Seasons of the Witch. It's the Yule one. So I'm going to 2 from here, I'm being told. I don't know what that noise was. That was really weird. Unless, is it me? I don't know. I could have moved without knowing, I suppose, but the taps are real. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and there it is again. Right. There it is again. It's almost like, I keep wondering, last night I kept hearing this thing tap. I was sitting over there watching the TV and it just kept tapping away. And I thought, this is like Morse code. And it's almost like, this is what I'm getting. It's, you are getting a signal from craft up there, maybe, I don't know, but you're getting a signal from your star family and it's beep, 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 come on, it's time to move. Yeah? Leadership. See how the tree's in front of the star? Lots of leadership. And guiding the way. You are the light. I've had lots of meditations recently where I've seen people who, they're all waiting to come through the doors. That's all I can see. Gateway. And some of them are walk-ins. There are a lot of people. But I think it's also referring to us on the planet. We need to get going. We need to move forward. I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet. I think I'll be getting a download about that. But it's just to put you on standby and ready. This is what I'm being told. So, yeah, again, they're ramming this message. Again, gatherings. It's almost like some of us will be working in a circle to raise the vibration of the planet, to help it through the final stages of its ascension process. Okay? And yeah, it's the moon, you say. The moon's really important at the moment. It's illumination, shining, you know, illumination. It's almost like the Earth's going to go through something big. Well, it's going through something big now anyway, massive. But in 2022, a few things are going to happen. There are going to be key trigger moments, and we have to be activated and ready to pick up pieces to guide and move forward. It's going through this massive transformation, as are we as humankind, and coming out of our little matrix to see what's really going on out there and to take more control of our lives and to break away from elites and things like that. Things are going to really shake up and change next year. Asking me to take one more. Okay, because then it's going to be tranquil. It's almost like, as well, getting your house in order, as in your higher mind, as in listening to your higher mind and communication that's coming from afar. They're really ramming this home. Starting to get more bangs. Yeah, and it's almost, it's like, I know I'm saying a witch fly here, but I always get that it's more starseed, I'm being told, sort of getting those, moving into other dimensions, to communicate with people from other realms, to help, bringing in knowledge from other realms to help as well. Very strange. It's also going to make you feel a lot better. A lot of people have been feeling a lot of unease, despondency, not sure where they're going, whatever. And I think this is going to activate people into finding out who they really are. And I can tell you from all of the trouble I've been going through to get this point, you start to feel more tranquil and you start to feel more comfortable in yourself. Because if you're a Starseed Lightworker, you'll be sitting there going, I want to go home. I just want to go home. What is this? You just don't get the planet. You just don't get the people. Yeah, they're weird. We're just different weirdos from somewhere of another weird place. But we do not get this planet. And it's going to make you feel better because you can stop hiding. It's almost like I'm always shown what little James Bonds and Jason Bournes hidden away, and we come out. We're coming out of that now and showing who we really are, taking the mask off. And that's going to help people. It's going to help you as well, which is what we're concerned with here as well. That is, you know, we have to be, what do they say? Put your mask on first when the oxygen goes on a plane before you help anyone else. So it's a lot of getting the house in order and getting that light shining through. Yeah, stop blocking it and thawing out that snow. Yeah. And that lack of doubt, and this will give you direction. Okay. See, I saw some very strange things in my room the other day, and they showed me Mother Mary as well. So it's like guidance. It's almost like a religious epiphany, but a star one, because they direct my eyes to a little Christmas tree thing I have over there, ornament with a star on the top. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, now I get you. Christmas. At Christmas, this is, a lot of us are going to come online. We're going to get extra gifts. We're being given downloads now. We're going to start saying things. A lot of you are going to start saying things more than you have done. And we're going to start following a path. Like all these people I keep saying, going through a gateway. We are the volunteers. I didn't expect this tarot reading to go this way. And it's to do with Christmas. And it's almost like Christmas is the trigger and the golden light to lead us through. We are following that star, following what we came here for. You don't have to be, you know, Christian to get this. This is not just about Christians. This is just by using that analogy. Yeah. Follow that star. We are going to be guided. They reckon the North Star was a spacecraft anyway. So there you go. So lead on Macduff, as they say. And we have to follow it. Yeah, and we have to use our divine feminine here and divine masculine as well, because I'm going to be pulling a card for that as well. But using the divine feminine, divine masculine, and putting them into balance and helping other people to do that as well. So because everybody's equal here, we have to start saying that now. Okay, right. No, we'll go on forever. And yeah, I'm getting that card again. They put lights on the cards when they want me to. So yeah, and we have to show leadership skills. You'll be put in positions of leadership now, whether you want to be or not. So you're going to have to get comfortable with it. Oh, dear me. Okay, we're going to put them away because somebody's still putting lights on there. And right, I just got these cards yesterday. I thought we'd do one for the divine masculine as well. Gods and titans. I'm going to have to get some more goddess cards, and I know which ones I want. I've seen these Carly ones. Oh, she's right up my street. So you're going to have to forgive me. I don't know these cards very well, but I did read intuitively anyway. But I also, like to know about them. But we'll see what card. We just do one for a divine masculine that we need for this reading, this eclipse reading that is a call to arms. Oh, no, it's that one. Put light on that one. Oh. Ganesha. Now, what am I saying in that? My light's going in here now. Well, I get manifestation with this. It's like candlelight. Yeah. I'm saying obstacle. It says obstacles, okay? But I see manifestation. I just keep getting manifestation. It's getting through those obstacles. A lot of us have been trying to manifest things, and they've deliberately been put on hold and delayed. And that's riled us, a lot of anger inside, which is sort of, because the masculine side of us has wanted to push forward and go for it. Yeah, where the divine feminine has been in charge a bit more. And now we have to balance that out. Obstacles are going to be moved out of our way, and we are going to start moving forward. Now, I like to, you know, I think feminine and masculine go forward anyway, and I think they need to go, we have to get this cohesion together and this linkage, yeah, to go forward in the correct way. It's been too much when the push forward has been always too much masculine, and we're not getting that balance, not bringing that nurturing quality in from the feminine. The feminine's been held back, and in some cases just sat back as well, content to be nurturing. We need to balance those, weave those qualities together and move forward. And this is what the Earth's ascending to, this balance and this sort of flat line, you know, embracing the qualities of both masculine and feminine and making a new hold a better place to be. You know, saying looking at this bigger picture instead of this, well, I should have this, you should have that, you're not as good as this. No, it has to be the bigger picture, because we are all one, and we have to go forward in a more balanced manner. And we have to manifest that. And we have to help people manifest that in their lives and our own lives, and actually manifest this new world. And it's coming from thought. It's not just coming from powers that be up there. It has to come from a change of thought, a change of ideas, a change in the way we look at things and the way we approach obstacles. And this big ball of black, dark energy, fear, if you like, you know, we have to break that down. This world is not going to ascend just by people, you know, pushing us through and it just being decreed. It's got to come from thought processes. And that's why there's all these triggering things that are going off around the world that are making people think. Okay, so we've got to break these obstacles and manifest. We collectively manifest this new world, this better world for everyone. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Please subscribe to this new channel. I would love that. I really want to get it going. Comment, let me know what you think. What is your experience? And we'll go from here. We will do a reading for the week tomorrow. I'm going to do all sorts of different readings. That's all can tell you right now. And if you want to join the Eclipse healing video on my ASMR channel, I'll put the link to it in the description when I load this video, and we'll go from there. Please subscribe and get this message out to as many people as possible. And yeah, I think I'm going to send this video to one of those Nukes top 5 or whatever for the ghost thing, because this picture has just been tapping away like mad. Okay, if you say anything, please let me know. I'd be very interested. Take care of yourselves and have a great weekend. See you. Bye.